Welcome back. Want to remind the folks that, the kid who returned that interception return for a touchdown for Oregon State is a Booker T grad.
Michael Doctor, Booker T grad with the pick six last night. Absolutely.
So
good kid, too.
Local products at Oregon State.
I think Todd Graham recruited him when he was at Tulsa, which makes that probably even more painful.
All right, last night's Mayor's Cup. ORU wins its second in a row.
Yeah.
They trailed only twice in this game. You were there. What was the atmosphere like?
Well, the Golden Eagles were far more fired up about this thing than the Golden Hurricane was. That was obvious from the start. Their energy was fantastic, just a ton of hustle plays. Tulsa, I thought, was going through the motions, which is inexplicable for a season opener. It's your season opener. I know you're playing UConn and you've got bigger games and you're in a better conference. And they admitted afterwards, hey, this game means more to ORU than it does us. DeAndre Wright said that, and that's inexcusable.
That is inexcusable. It's a disgraceful attitude.
It is.
And let me remind the folks at TU something, okay? The folks that, maybe haven't been around here for a while, ORU has more NCAA appearances in the last 10 years than you do. So keep that in mind. You're not the only basketball program in this town.
I agree.
You need to take this seriously. And I get a little irritated by the attitude of TU with this series.
I do,
because they really don't want to play it. And it started with Wojcik. And to me, it's good for basketball in this town.
Absolutely. No reason not to.
ORU has been a decent basketball program over the years, and for their players at TU to just assume that ORU takes this game more seriously than you do, shame on you.
Yep.
That's not no.
Yep.
There's only 30 games in a season. Take every game seriously, even if you. I'm sorry, crosstown rivalry should mean something.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. Way too early to draw conclusions on the Frank Haith era, but I thought it was strange that this team that got to the NCAA tournament last year by shutting people down, playing man-to-man defense, holding everybody below 40% the rest of the way, went to a 2-3 zone early in the ball game and played a lot of 2-3 zone for the night. It didn't look like they were maximizing what they have to play with, but it's obviously very, very early for Frank Haith, and his system's just getting incorporated. To me, they don't shoot it well enough from the outside to run this dribble drive thing with great efficiency.
Right.
We'll see how it plays out. Woodard's a heck of a player.
All right. Thunder have a tough one tonight against Houston. And you will have the highlights of this one for everybody tonight after the
they could be ugly. James Harden is he's not going to be, he's not going to be.
Didn't they just get by Philadelphia the other day, though?
They did, and that happens in the NBA when you're not up. That can happen.
Right.
I think James Harden will be up. He probably puts a huge number on the Thunder.
All right, thanks for being with us on The Rant. We'll be here again at halftime next Sunday. For Cayden McFarland, Al Jerkins, let's get back to the third quarter of the Colts and the Pats. We'll see you next week, everybody.
Big Al's Rant with Cayden McFarland, powered by Jack Cassey Ford.